Hi, my name is Adam Whitmer. I'm the founder of ComplianceCohort.com. This compliance clip is focusing on conducting BSA training for your board of directors. Now, the board is ultimately responsible for your BSA AML program, but how much information do they really need to know during their annual training session? Well, that's a great question. Your board is very busy, they have a lot to do, and BSA can be a bit of details. That's a good way to put it, right? It can be very minute, very complex, just deep that your examiners may not really, not your examiners want your directors to get into, but your directors may not be able to comprehend it or want to. And frankly, they don't need to comprehend all the details that your BSA officer needs. But your examiners have this expectation that they know everything about everything. So what do? Well, in presenting BSA training to the board, I recommend including three main things. First of all, you should talk about an introduction and history of BSA because they need to understand what the acronym BSA stands for, not just BSA. Just BSA stands for the Bank Secrecy Act, and they need to understand what money laundering is and CIP and some of those key pieces and key elements to the Bank Secrecy Act. You also then should talk about the 5 pillars. Since the 5 pillars are foundational to your program and your board has ultimate responsibility for the program, they need to understand what those 5 pillars are. Also, it's very important that you talk to your directors on how the program applies to them and what they should be looking for. Now, there are a few tips that you can take if you're going to conduct BSA training for your board of directors. First and foremost, it needs to be comprehensive but not too short. Trust me, it is a balancing act, walking that tightrope, trying to get the difference between comprehensive and not too short. And what is that perfect time frame for BSA training? I believe it's probably between 25 and 30 minutes. Much more than 30 minutes, you lose your directors, but BSA is so comprehensive and so high risk that I really don't think you can breeze through it in about 10 minutes. So to give a full comprehensive training, I believe the 25 to 30 minute window is ideal for your training session. Now, when you're training your directors, you need to keep it high level. They don't need to know the details, but they need to understand the high level concepts because they have ultimate oversight of your program and they have ultimate responsibility. Also, it's important to give them tips on what to look for. My favorite thing to think of is if I were a director, what would I want to know? So you can tell them different things on how it applies to them, what things to look for, provide them some tricks, some tips, some resources to make their life easier when it comes to having ultimate responsibility for BSA and having that oversight of the function. Also, it's a good idea to give them a handout. I love giving a handout in my training sessions because it becomes what I call proof of content. Your examiners always ask for what was trained in a training session. And when you have a handout that you give to your directors, you can give that to your examiners and say, look, this is what they received. Now here's a little trick for you is you don't have to cover everything on the handout. Some of your directors and most of your directors will read the entire thing, but in the training itself, you don't need to cover everything. So BSA, as you know, could take days to train on appropriately, but with your directors, you may only have 20 or 30 minutes to do so. That way, you can use a handout to supplement that time that you may not have had. Now, of course, if you don't want to do training yourself, we do have a program, and this program is basically what we've just talked about. We've got a number of things in the program. First of all, the timing of our program, it's 27 minutes long. Like I said, it is a tightrope, and in the program, we really did walk the tightrope, trying not to be too comprehensive, but definitely not be too short, and cover everything that a director would need to know for their oversight function of the BSA program. The program that we have provides need-to-know information for directors, talking to them specifically on what they need to know. It provides a comprehensive training manual that's many pages long that they can follow along, but it's also that proof of content for the examiner to show them exactly what was done. Our program actually concludes with tips for directors on what they can look at. Specifically, we have 3 areas that a director should focus their oversight on when having ultimate responsibility for the BSA program. And we give them a number of questions that they can go through, things that they should be asking and looking for in a BSA program. And our program is actually designed to be presented in one of two ways to your directors. Number one, you can use a video just like this. We use a virtual classroom approach where you have both the slides as well as the pretty face of the presenter. Right? You can use a video, or you can actually purchase the program and have one of your trainers watch my video, follow along on the video, and then you get slides and the manual so you can present it yourself to your directors if you choose not to use a video and want to have one of your own employees present it live. So there's two different ways to do that. Now, our program also has 60-day access. Our tools are available on our site for 60 days, but unlike some of our other programs, all of our director programs allow you to download everything. So you can download the video, you can download the manual, you can download the slides. And in fact, we recommend that you download the video, put it on your own servers and your own computer so you don't have to worry about internet connections when you're playing that in front of the board. So everything is downloadable, though it's only available for 60 days on the site. The price, we believe it's extremely affordable compared to bringing somebody in live. A lot of times, financial institutions want to have an outside voice because the BSA officer has been conducting training year after year after year, and the voice is just the same voice, and it's nice to have that outside voice, but when they look into the cost of bringing somebody in from the outside, it's extremely expensive. In fact, if you were to bring somebody in from the outside, it would probably be 10, 15, or 20 times more than the cost of our program. So that is, we believe it's very, very affordable for you. Now, also, we believe in our products so much that we have 100% money back satisfaction guarantee. So if we do not deliver on the value that we promise we're going to deliver, we will give you your money back, no questions asked, as long as you request that within the first 10 business days of requesting that. We don't believe we're ever going to have to use that. So, but that is available for you to put you at ease that you're going to get a quality product because we do have that money back guarantee. Now, that's all I have for you. If you're interested in this program, take a look at it. In the link below this video, we will actually have a link there that will take you to the page in our store that provides it. If you want to go directly to the store, that's fine. There's a lot more information under our BSA training for board of directors under our store. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this compliance clip. If you're not currently a member, take a look at our website. We have a number of free resources just like this video, tons of articles and videos to free members. Otherwise, for the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.